Hi everybody! So we're back again for some songs and psalms with Dana, and so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit to join in here. I hope I get to see some people. I did move the iPad a little closer to me because last time when you guys were saying hello and joining in, I couldn't see you. I couldn't see who was waving or who was saying hello, and so I'm sorry about that. I see my mom's watching. Thanks, Mom. Um, but so we're a little bit closer today, so I can communicate with you a little bit more. So just like last week, I think I'm going to keep this kind of structure of starting out with a really peppy song because it just it does me good to hi mom. It does me good to start with something nice and happy and peppy. So we're going to start with Standing on the Promises. If you are like me and you have a hymnal at home, we are in the United Methodist hymnal, but not a lot of people keep a hymnal in their home, so that's okay. So I did try to choose hymns that everybody knows, that a lot of us grew up with. So, and that's what music is supposed to do anyway. It's supposed to bridge the gap between denominations and peoples and even languages and countries. That's what music does, is just bring us all together even though we're separate. So, Standing on the Promises. Standing on the promises of Christ my King, through eternal ages let his praises ring. Glory in the highest I will shout and sing, standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises of God, my Savior. I'm standing on the promises of God, standing on the promises that cannot fail. When the howling storms of doubt and fear assail, by the living word of God I shall prevail. Standing on the promises of God, standing on the promises of God, my Savior. I'm standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises I cannot fall, listening every moment to the Spirit's call, resting in my Savior as my all in all. Standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises of God, my Savior. I'm standing on the promises of God. All right, that one's fun. Hi, Joy. And I see my husband's watching. Hi, babe. So next I had a request to do What a Friend We Have in Jesus. And I actually have an interesting story about that one. Let me open my little book here. So What a Friend We Have in Jesus was written by, oh no, I just lost his first name. Was written by Joseph Scriven, or Scriven. So he originally wrote this song. He wrote the words. The music was written by somebody else. But he wrote this song. It was originally a letter for his mother. So he was born in Dublin, and then he moved later in his life to Canada. So he was born in Dublin, Ireland, and he found out that he got word that his mother was ill. And so because he wasn't able to be with her, he wrote the words of What a Friend We Have in Jesus as a poem and sent them to her. And then later, when he himself became ill, a friend who came to call on him saw the poem scribbled on a scratch of paper, and the friend read it to the author, and he said that the Lord and I wrote this together. And so I just thought that was really beautiful. But some different things about about the author that I thought was interesting was that he said that he took the Sermon on the Mount literally. It is said that he gave freely of his limited possessions, even sharing the clothing from his own body if necessary, and never once refused to help anyone who needed it. And there are other writings that say that when they saw him working in the street, he had like a sawbuck and a saw because he would cut wood. When they saw him in the street, that people would say, "Who is that man? I want him to work for me." And other people would say, "You cannot get that man to work for you. He saws wood only for poor widows and sick people who cannot pay." So he was truly a friend to all. Whoever needed him, whoever needed anything, even the clothes off of his back, he gave freely. And that's just amazing. But this hymn, it also says, though, it is not considered to be an example of great literary writing. Its simply stated truths have brought solace and comfort to countless numbers of God's people since it was first written in 1857. So relevant to the basic spiritual needs of people are those words that many missionaries state that it is one of the first hymns taught to new converts. The very simplicity of the text and music has been its appeal and strength. So I love that he himself was a friend to everyone, and the song that he wrote helped bring all kinds of people to Christ. So it's amazing. So we're going to turn to page 526 and sing "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." Sometimes for me, hi Amelia, hi Shekinah, hi Elizabeth, everybody joining in. But sometimes for me, it's difficult for me to see God as my friend, because God is this, the God of all, He's almighty, He's, everything. And so it's sometimes hard to bring Him down to a friend level, but that's who God is. He is above anything our friend. He laid down his life for us. So in these times of, it says, do thy friends despise or forsake thee? I mean, our friends don't despise us. And even though in this time, it seems like we're separated, we're social distancing, we're not together. And so it seems like maybe we're forsaken because it's just hard to communicate with each other, but God is still with us, and he's always with us. My mother-in-law just joined. Salam, Mama June. I'm going to read our little devotional that we have for today. It is from Psalms 31, 1 through 8. In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness. Turn your ear to me. Come quickly to my rescue. Be my rock of refuge, a strong fortress to save me. Since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Keep me from the trap that is set for me, for you are my refuge. Into your hands I commit my spirit. Deliver me, Lord, my faithful God. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. As for me, I trust in the Lord. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You have not given me into the hands of the enemy, but have set my feet in a spacious place. I like how it says spacious place. Under great stress, so this devotional is called Into Your Hands. Under great stress, it is possible to journey from great anguish of the soul to confidence in being in a spacious place. David makes his journey by being spiritually alive, not passive. No, spiritually active, not passive. He cries in prayer, come quickly to my rescue. He repents in prayer of all idols. He communes with God in prayer until his love and favor produce joy, compensating for all other losses. These are all the ways of committing ourselves into God's hands. Do this, and God will bring you also into a spacious place, despite your sins, because Jesus committed his spirit into God's hands on the cross. I just like the words spacious place in that. And it doesn't mean, literally into a place of space, but more mentally and emotionally. And during this time, we're thinking about what do I need? What do I need to have? And me I'm a very protective person. I'm like, okay, I need to have these things so that if I need to be inside for a while, I have everything that I need. And so sometimes I can just be, spiraling in my head of like, okay, I don't have this, I need this, and some of you may be like that as well. But the spacious place that God brings us to is the place of peace. The spacious place in our mind when we can just let all those other things just go and just trust that he will provide for us and provide a way for us to have the things that we need. So today I hope and pray that you can find that spacious place emotionally and mentally in yourself, and as you commune with God, and that you just find that peace, the peace that passeth all understanding. We learned that from our Sunday school days. So in going with that, I'm going to continue with number 368, My Hope is Built. Went the wrong way.
I dare not trust the sweetest frame.
Good to see y'all. So I'm going to close off today with one more song. And this is just one of my favorites. And that's the cool thing about doing this is I get to do my favorites. And please comment and, text me, message me, whatever, with your requests. And I'll be glad to sing those with you as well. So the last one we're going to do today is number 451. And that's Be Thou My Vision. And this one is just in whatever time of life or whatever is going on right now with just in your home, just in your personal life, and also what is going on with everyone in the world right now, that we keep our eyes on the prize, that we keep our eyes on God and still trust that when all of this, that He will bring us through, and that when all of this is finished, that we will see, hopefully we will see the good that comes out of this, and the good that God has brought us out of this. So, hi Davis, good to see you. So the last one we'll be doing today is Be Thou My Vision. Well, thanks for joining me today. Hi, Abby. Hi, Sarah. Hopefully you guys can be able to see the whole thing. So this video will be posted on Good Shepherd's YouTube channel, Good Shepherd UMC on YouTube. And it will be on our Good Shepherd Facebook page. And so you'll be able to see all that. And it'll also stay here. So thank you again for joining me. And I hope that this put a smile on your face, lifted your spirits, and maybe you got to sing along as well. I hope so. So I'll see you guys again next week, same time, same place. And God be with you all. Bye.